So I've got two things I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the game releases of January so far, and then I want to talk about my YouTube channel and what to expect in the future. So I'm going to roll them all in to one video. I was thinking about splitting them into two, and then I thought, nah, let's just do it all together. We'll talk about them both separately. I'll upload them together, and then it's all done. So January, in my honest opinion, has been a fantastic start to 2019. We've had two major game releases. We've also had Life is Strange episode 2 of season 2. It's just come out. I haven't played it yet. But we've had two big major releases so far. We've had Kingdom Hearts 3 and we've had Resident Evil 2. And no spoilers, they're both fantastic. I've only played about an hour and a half of Kingdom Hearts 3, and already I'm sold. I think that it feels just like I never left. You know, it's like immediately jumped back into the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. I know there's a lot of problems with Kingdom Hearts story being split across multiple games on multiple platforms, and most of the games I haven't played, but even so, it just, I don't know, it feels like an extension of Kingdom Hearts 2. Like a lot of the moves that Sora uses feel familiar, and, you know, being back with Donald and Goofy and all of this, it just feels so familiar and great. But yeah, they've also really freshened up the game with the extra power that the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have. They've really opened up the maps, the worlds, levels, whatever you want to call them. They've really opened them up. You can explore them more now. There are lots more hidden things around. There's a lot more verticality. You can run up walls now, which is great, and you can jump around more and sort of semi-glide to places, and it's really great. And the combat feels familiar yet new. There's lots of new moves. There's these new spectacle moves that you can use if you want to. I forget exactly what they're called, but you can basically use some of the, I guess they're rides from Disney World. I never went. Boo-hoo, poor me. But I guess they're from there. But they have all these new moves that make the combat feel fresher. You've got this new sort of flow combat system. I don't know if it's been used in any of the other side Kingdom Hearts games, but it wasn't in number 2. So they've put all these new sort of combat mechanics in, which make the combat feel much more fluid, much more fresh, and much more exciting. Now, I will admit, some of the moves, after you've used them a few times, especially the spectacle fighters, they do get a little bit dull, and sometimes I just skip them, but they are still fun. So I really, really like again, I've only played like an hour and a half, so don't take that as a review of the game. It's just my really first impressions of Kingdom Hearts 3 have been fantastic. Resident Evil 2, though, holy crap, I am blown away with it so far, and I don't usually get this positive about games anymore, especially not AAA. You know me by now. But I was really excited with Resident Evil 2 because I love Resident Evil. I love 1 and 2 the most. I like 3 as well, but 1 and 2 are some of my most favorite games of all time. And I was both excited about Resident Evil 2, about the remake, because it is a remake, it's not a remaster. It's different. But I was both excited about it and also a bit apprehensive, because I'm like, you know, modern Resident Evil's been a bit hit or miss. 6 was awful. 5, a lot of people didn't like 5. You know, 7 was good, but 7 was very different. And so I was a little bit apprehensive. I was like, what are they going to do? Are they going to change it too much? Are they going to water it down? Are they going to, you know, are they going to actionify it? Are they going to make it more actiony? I still don't think that's a word. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I didn't know, you know, were they going to mess with the formula too much? And they've really, in my honest opinion, nailed the sweet spot between it being instantly familiar and recognizable and nostalgic, and also very fresh, very new, and modern. You know, graphically it looks fantastic. There are some graphical glitches, but it looks fantastic. The enemies are very challenging. Now, for full disclosure, I am playing on hardcore, only purely because on hardcore mode you have to use you have limited ink ribbons like you did in the original games, so it made inventory management a little bit more difficult, and it meant backtracking was a little bit more dangerous and things like that. So that's why I played on hardcore, and it's just as challenging as the original, because Resident Evil 2 was a challenging game, make no doubts about it. And so I really enjoy that level of challenge, and I'm really impressed with it. It's great. You know, the locations are instantly memorable, but they've changed them, so it's not like I can remember where everything is. You know, like you still have like your heart key and your diamond key, and you're still using green herbs, and you still have your safe rooms, you know, and all of this lot, but they're different. So it's like you don't knowing, you know, like, you know a bit what to expect. Like, you know, there's going to be lickers, and you know, there's going to be dogs, and you know, there's going to be Mr. X, and you know, there's going to be William Birkin, but they're also very, you know, they're very different where they are, how they get you and stuff. It really, honestly, if you like Resident Evil, especially if you like Resident Evil 2, go and play it. And by the way, if you have never played the original Resident Evil 2 and you've played the new one, once you finish playing the new one, I highly recommend going back and playing the original Resident Evil 2, because as much as there are some similarities, they are easily different enough that you'll enjoy them in different ways. Now, Resident Evil 2 might be a little bit hard to get a hold of with it being a PlayStation 1 game, but if you can get a hold of it, absolutely, I would recommend playing it as well, you know, after you've played the new one. So, two big releases so far of 2019 from AAA studios as well. You know how I feel about AAA studios, and they've both been fantastic. And I just think, especially how December went, you know, like December was an awful month. Well, winter 2018 was awful for games. We had Blizzard going into meltdown, it seems. We've had Bethesda really, in my honest opinion, screwing up with Fallout 76. We have, you know, lots of misfires and missteps from the industry in general. And it just was very disheartening for me. I know I am the grumpy Brit, and I know that I moan a lot, but I don't like to sit here and see the video game industry being corrupted and infected as it is. And so I was kind of disheartened at the end of 2018. And so 2019 so far has been a breath of fresh air for me. It's been fantastic. We did have Pokemon Let's Go that came out at the end of 2018, which was like a ray of hope for me. But I'm really happy with those two releases. And, you know, it's nice to just say, hey, there's no bull. You know, there's no loot boxes. There's no really bad, you know, monetization systems. Like Resident Evil 2 came out with no awful monetization. And I'm just like, I'm happy. And I know that sounds silly that we're like surprised when a game comes out and it hasn't got horrible, you know, monetization in it, but I can see how they could have easily put it in there, you know, for a big game like this. I see how they could have slipped some in, but no, they haven't. They've brought a complete game that you buy and you can play as much as you want, and there's lots and lots and lots of content in there, and they're also bringing out free DLC later on in the down the line. So it's like, I just can't complain about anything. You know, I have minor criticisms about the game, but I just can't complain. And the same with Kingdom Hearts 3. You know, there's no extra monetization. There's nothing there that's like making me go, it's just another game that I've bought and I get to play it and finish it and then play it again later on. You know, it's just wonderful. And I'm so happy about it. So that's January boxed off as being a fantastic month. I know we're in February now, but January was a fantastic month for video games, and I hope that the rest of the year follows suit. I hope with the upcoming releases, and I know Anthem coming out is going to be, there's going to be drama, there's going to be controversy, and I know I'm going to be very critical of it. I'm probably not going to buy it. I'm sorry, I'm probably not. So I know that's probably going to be the thing that undoes everything else. But so far, good job, game industry. Keep it up. So that's that. I also want to have a quick talk about the state of my YouTube channel, because this is something that I've been thinking about a lot over the last few months. Not just now, I've been thinking about it for a little while, because for those of you who don't know, I started content creation just a little under a year ago. I think it was about April. But my main focus was always Twitch. I've been growing my Twitch channel, like I say, for just a little under a year. And I have been putting a lot of time and energy into my content. And most of that time and energy has gone into Twitch. I've been doing live streaming for about 5 days a week for almost the whole time. And that's fantastic. My Twitch channel is growing steadily. You know, it's growing quickly enough. I'm not complaining about my Twitch growth. My Twitch growth is fantastic, especially considering how hard Twitch can be to grow, and it's very saturated over there. But my Twitch channel is growing great, and I'm very happy with it. But my YouTube channel is, I feel like, being a little bit neglected. I feel like I am neglecting this channel a little bit too much. I think I usually do around one video a week. Sometimes I do less than that. I know this Christmas or the Christmas just gone, I had lots of content planned. I had, best games of 2018, I had worst games of 2018, and I had a really spicy,
nice and hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Worst business practices of 2018 video that I was going to do that was probably going to ruffle some feathers, and I didn't care. I was gonna be a savage in that video, and I still might make it because I feel like I need to get it out of my system. But I left that till December, and then we had lots of game releases. Twitch was busy, I was busy. It's Christmas, family and all that stuff. And I also have been battling a bit of an illness for about a month or so. So it kind of ended up just not happening. And that in my head, I was like, okay, that can't happen. That's not, I need to knuckle down, figure out what kind of content I want to make, how I'm going to make it, and I need to get it out, and I need to get it out consistently. Because again, at the moment I'm releasing, at most the video a week. Occasionally I'll release 2 in a week, but only very occasionally. And it's just not enough. I feel like I need to do more. I feel like I need to do more YouTube. There's so many different things I could be doing, and there's so many things I want to try. I've never done like a Let's Play, and I know people say that Let's Plays are dead on YouTube, but I've never tried it. So there's so many different kinds of content that I haven't tried yet on YouTube that I just don't give myself the time to do. And I want to change that. And so I'm probably going to be dialing back my Twitch just a little bit. I'm going down to either 4 or 3 days a week over on Twitch, because again, Twitch, I've put a lot of time and energy and passion into my Twitch channel, and that's working brilliantly. I've still got a lot to learn over there as well. Don't think I'm saying I'm an amazing streamer or anything, but I feel comfortable now with my Twitch content. Whereas with YouTube, I still haven't figured this stuff out. And a lot of my content recently has been pulled from my Twitch channel. So I will take a VOD and I'll edit it, and then I'll bring it to YouTube. And I think that's fine. And those videos are okay. And especially if I put some humor into them, but I think I can do better. And so I want to try and think about what I can do for my YouTube content, and what do I want to achieve with my YouTube channel? And so I'm going to be giving myself a little bit more time to work on YouTube stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If you have any ideas of content that you'd love to see, always let me know. Either let me know in the comments down below, or I will leave a link to my Discord. You're more than welcome to join my Discord. I will always read your comments, and I will always, take them on board. I might not necessarily act upon them, but I will always take them on board. So let me know. But apart from that, I will be trying some new things in 2019, and I'm really excited to see, how much I can improve from now till this coming Christmas. I know that's a long time away. I know I just said the C word in January, sue me, but I want to, I really want to see how much I can improve between now and then. I want to see how much the channel grows as well. So this video has been a bit of a ramble. I apologize. I'm not really sorry. I'm just, if you're still here at the end of this ramble, congratulations. This is the way the channel's going to be going in 2019. And I hope for big things. I hope for big things. One of the big things that I want to hope for is change that goddamn background. Because have you seen how bad it is? I know I'm recording from my bedroom, but still, it's awful. So I think that might be step one. Anyway, if you've made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you hanging out. If you would, just click a little, that's the wrong side, isn't it? But if you just click a like down there, because apparently that tells YouTube that my content is worth making. But if you wouldn't mind, please like, if you haven't already, subscribe for more content. Again, at least 1 video a week. I will try to be doing more in 2019. I also have a really good idea. I wanna be doing the Grumpy Show. Now, I haven't quite figured it all out yet, but I have an idea for the Grumpy Show, and I think that could be a lot of fun. So stay tuned, and I will see you all next time. I also need a better ending line. I need a better outro. See if you can come up with one. I don't know. Stop being grumpy? No. Be more grumpy? I don't know. Bye.